Where is okay, Sharif? Sharif. Okay, Angela too. Angela, she's just connecting. Okay, let me unmute Angela. That's all. Tammy, don't worry, next class. I don't want to unmute too much people so as to give room for decorum. So we're talking about I was going over what we discussed during our last class, okay? And we spoke about the Empire of Mali, and we said now let us do this. Those people are on mute. I want to throw out some questions now. I spoke about the modern day countries that the ancient Mali Empire covered. So can you give me examples or names of those countries, names of modern day countries that the ancient Mali Empire covered? Just give me one. Fuminiyi, Angela. I said the ancient Mali Empire covered modern day African countries, such as, what were the countries? Chioma?
I think some Saharan deserts.
Share something about Sahara Desert.
It's Sahara Desert a country, and I said it a while ago.
I said some Saharan desert countries are part of them because Mali is also a Saharan desert.
Where mention the Saharan Desert
country. I think Egypt. Egypt is a Saharan.
Now listen to this, everybody. You better pay attention. Last week, I knew how much I stressed. Yes, Oluwandara.
Gambia.
The Gambia, yes. Fumini.
Senegal.
Fumini is trying to look at his textbook and he's still not seeing it.
Senegal.
Senegal, yes.
Yay.
No, Angela speak.
Gambia.
Damiloju.
Gambia.
I mentioned, listen to me. Calm down. I mentioned.
Andrea has already mentioned that.
I mentioned Mali, the modern day Mali itself. I mentioned Niger. Somebody.
Sir.
I think there's a noise from somebody's background. I want to check the person. I think it's Damilola. It's Damilola. I'm not sure if it is Damilola. I've muted some people again because those noise, they distract me. So I said ancient Mali Empire. Please note this because I'll ask you your test. How many of you have seen your social studies assignment?
Sir, it's not uploading. Sir, my own is not uploading.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I've done it.
You've submitted.
Sir, my own is not uploading. Someone is not uploading.
I sent it as a PDF.
Why is it not uploading? Why?
I don't know.
Who's okay, Delight.
Sir, Delight. Sir.
I don't. What do we do? But you've been uploading previous assignments.
Yes, sir. So I think it's only that one that looks like an exam. That's the only one I can't upload.
So you sent it as a PDF. You can't submit.
How many of you have submitted? If you submitted, just do thumbs up. Don't deceive yourself.
So I submitted.
Adebayo, yes. Damiloju, Damilola, Edidion. Who again? Fumini. Okay. So many. Please, you guys should make sure you do it before our next class. You know, there's a time limit. Okay, going back to our history class, I said ancient Mali Empire covered modern day African countries such as 1, Mali, 2, Niger,
Senegal,
3, Senegal, 4, Mauritania. Mauritania is spelled Mauritania. Mauritania. Then we have Guinea and the Gambia. And then we also said that the Mali Empire was founded in 1235 CE. That is 1235. Some people will call it 1235. And you can also say it to be 1235 CE. What's the meaning of CE? What's the meaning of CE?
Common era.
Is it true that CE is common era?
That's what I said. That instruction.
Chioma, what's CE?
No common.
What's CE?
Sir.
Oluwanda.
CE.
Yes, wait. Oluwanda, don't speak yet. Chioma, what's CE? When we did dating, CE. That we said BC, AD, CE.
I don't know.
CE means common era. Damilola is actually right. CE means common era. So the Mali Empire was founded in 1235 CE by the legendary king Sundiata. Sundiata founded the Mali Empire. Yes.
Sir, so what does that mean of, like, if someone should not say 5th BC?
5th BC. That's before Christ. That's like the 5th year before Christ. That's CE. BC rather. Then we also said the empire's most famous ruler was named Mansa Musa due to his the way he spent when he was traveling on pilgrimage to Mecca. And we also went ahead to speak about Mansa Musa himself, you know, how he spent so lavishly on the trip to Mecca in Saudi Arabia, and how about 60,000 people accompanied him to the trip. And we also said,
a question about the assignment.
Okay, what's the assignment? What's the question?
Because you can't talk, she's muted.
Who wants to ask a question? Who wants to ask a question?
So, Tomo has a question about the assignment.
Yes, Tomo.
Shut up.
Yes, Tomo. I'm looking for Tomo. Okay, Adenuga, right? Or is it? The cheat on who I can see.
Sir, I have a question about the assignment.
What's your question, sir?
I can't even answer it because I'm not able to write on the question. I'm not able to I don't even think he is attachable. Your answer is attachable.
I gave you guys OBJ question now.
That's not examine.
I don't even know how to underline or write the answer there, so it's not working. I tried putting the mouse on it.
Okay, you know what? I'll check it out today before I go home. Okay, I'll see what is wrong, and if there's any issue or any challenge I'm facing, I'll let the ICT instructor know about it. So put it through. You understand? So, Darasimi, how did you answer yours?
I wrote it down my notes. I send it to you.
Say that again.
I wrote it inside my notes. I felt like I wanted us to write it in our notes.
Okay. I'll check it out. I don't know. I actually can't comprehend with the complaint yet, but I'll check it out. Because I uploaded it that I even put the answers there. Not for you to see though, but for the computer to mark automatically. So, and I'll get your grade. So I'm surprised that this complaint right now. So let us not get distracted. So we also spoke about Mansa Musa, right? And we said that his trip brought about more fame to Mali Empire, and some scholars also came with him. Some architects, some poets, some teachers, you know, came down to Mali Empire with him to improve the empire. And under Mansa Musa, the empire experienced large economic growth and also socio-political growth. Now, so today we're going to be looking at did we talk about, yes, we spoke about the socio-political structure of Mali Empire. We said that the Mansa was the number one. It was at the top of the affairs, right? And it was assisted by a group of 29 clan delegates, called the Assembly. And we said that their responsibility was to advise the king on defense, on Islamic affairs, trade, and governance, right? We also spoke about the territorial governors, which their responsibility was to oversee